America's interest in Greenland did not begin with a joke, a tweet, or a modern political headline. It began with ice, maps, and a realization so quiet it took decades for the world to notice. Because Greenland looks empty, but it has never been irrelevant. In the mid-19th century, while European empires carved the world into colors on maps, American strategists were already staring north. They saw what others ignored: a massive landmass perched between North America and Europe, guarding the shortest route across the Atlantic, touching the Arctic, and quietly watching both hemispheres at once. In 1867, the same year the United States bought Alaska, Washington explored buying Greenland too. The idea sounded absurd at the time: a frozen island, sparsely populated, buried in ice. Congress laughed it off. History would have the last laugh. During World War II, Greenland suddenly became indispensable. When Nazi Germany occupied Denmark, Greenland was cut off from its ruling country. The United States moved in, not as a conqueror, but as a protector. Airstrips appeared. Weather stations followed. Supplies flowed. America realized something important. Whoever controls Greenland controls access to the North Atlantic. Wars are excellent teachers. After the war ended, America made its intentions explicit. In 1946, the United States formally offered Denmark $100 million in gold for Greenland. Denmark refused. Quietly, politely, but firmly. America didn't leave. Instead, it stayed through agreements, treaties, and military presence. Thule Air Base, now Pituffik Space Base, became one of the most strategically important military installations on Earth. From that icy outpost, the United States could detect incoming Soviet missiles during the Cold War. Greenland became an early warning system for nuclear apocalypse. This was no longer about land. It was about survival. But Greenland's value didn't stop with missiles. As the Cold War thawed, something else began to melt too: the Arctic ice itself. Climate change, destructive as it is, unlocked a new geopolitical reality. Beneath Greenland's ice lies a staggering treasure: rare earth minerals, uranium, oil, gas, and untapped resources critical for modern technology. Smartphones, wind turbines, electric vehicles, military hardware. China knows this, Russia knows this, and America knows this. Rare earth elements are the backbone of 21st century power, and China currently dominates their supply. Greenland offers an alternative, one not controlled by a rival superpower. For Washington, that alone makes Greenland priceless. Then there's geography again: unchanging, relentless. Greenland sits astride the Arctic, a region that is no longer remote. As ice retreats, new shipping lanes are opening. Routes that once took weeks could take days. Whoever controls these passages controls future global trade. America does not want to wake up one morning and realize its rivals got there first. This is where the story becomes misunderstood. When American leaders talk about Greenland, they are not talking about colonization. They are talking about influence, access, security, denial of access to others. Power in the modern world is not always seized. Sometimes it is simply positioned. Greenland is not just a landmass, it is a platform. From space surveillance to missile defense, from undersea cables to Arctic air dominance, Greenland quietly amplifies American reach. Losing influence there would mean surrendering visibility in one of the world's fastest-changing regions. But there is another layer to this obsession, one that has nothing to do with maps or minerals. Greenland is a reminder of American identity. The United States has always expanded outward, not inward. From the Louisiana Purchase to Alaska, growth was framed as destiny, security, and opportunity. Greenland fits that historical pattern so neatly that it feels almost inevitable to American strategists. But Greenland is not empty. Its people are not passive. Greenlanders are increasingly vocal about their future. Many want greater autonomy or full independence from Denmark. They welcome investment, but not exploitation. They understand their island's rising value, and they know they are no longer invisible. This complicates everything. America cannot simply buy Greenland. It must court it, respect it, compete diplomatically rather than transactionally. And yet, the attention alone reveals the truth. America wants Greenland because Greenland sits at the crossroads of every major force shaping the future: climate change, great power rivalry, resource scarcity, technological dominance, and Arctic militarization. This is not an obsession born of impulse. It is an obsession born of foresight. When ice melts, secrets surface. When roots open, power shifts. And when a once-forgotten island becomes central to global strategy, those who saw it first gain an advantage that lasts generations. Greenland is quiet, vast, cold, but in the calculations of American power, it is anything but distant. It is the future, frozen, waiting, and already being contested. For more fascinating videos, kindly like and subscribe to On This Day.